Today we will be solving question number 23 of the CKA practice exam. The question says there was a security incident where an intruder was able to access the whole cluster from a single hacked backend pod. To prevent this, create a network policy called np-backend in namespace project snake. It should allow the backend pods to only connect to db1 pods on port 80, connect to db2 pods on port 80. Use the app label of pods in your policy. After implementation, connection from the backend pods to vault pods on port 80 should be, for example, no longer work. So let's start. K get all -n project is snake. We have 3 pods running: backend app, db app1, db2 app, and vault app. What we can do is we can output override, and also we can show labels. The labels these have is app, backend app, db1 app, db2 app, and vault app. So our work is to create a network policy in namespace project snake. So let's start vim project question number 23. Let's go to network policy. We'll select this YAML file. Let's start by changing this name. np-backend. The namespace is this policy relates to egress, so we'll just have egress. However, we need the port selector because we are making use of port selectors. Match labels, role. The match label is app, db1 app, and the port is 80. Before going forward, let's delete the ingress part here. We don't need it anymore. In the egress, we need to replicate this portion again, so we'll copy and we'll paste it here one more time, and in here we will do db2 and the rest will remain the same. So for the mesh labels, we'll do app, backend, app. Let's save and quit. Let's clear the screen. We'll now apply apply -f. It has been created. K get netpol -n project is snake. K get K describe netpol -n project is snake. So the name is np-backend. Name is this project is snake. The spec is it's a port selector, which is app, backend app. It is not affecting the ingress traffic. It is allowing only egress traffic to port 80. The port selector is app db1 app, also to port 80, and the port selector is app db2 app. Policy type is egress. Good. We'll do k get all, k get po minus o wide in namespace project snake. What we'll do here is we'll exec backend app pod, and in there we'll http / what we need is we can this backend app, which backend pod should communicate with these two pods, the db pods. However, this backend pod must not communicate with the vault pod. So we'll do is we'll check that if it is actually communicating. So what we'll do is http / we'll take db1 app IP, copy paste here, enter. So what we need to do is add -n project type project snake. Yeah, it is working. We're getting the response. Second one is also db pod. This should also work. Should also get the response from there. Let's clear the screen. Yeah, we are getting the response from here. And the last one is the vault app pod. So this is the one that we need not to get a response from the backend app. Copy this because of the network policy that we applied. We'll do just 8, and here it is. So this is the vault pod that it is not giving us a response. So the communication between the backend app pod and the vault app pod, it is restricted due to the network policy that we applied. So that's about it. Thank you for watching.